everyone. I think we're live now. Switching over to my comments. I want to show you my beautiful little, we call it an overlay, but like look at the pretty little jungle. And then I have my junior friends, but unfortunately you can't see the star. So I'm going to actually turn that off. And so you can see him better because that's what it's all about. Hi, everyone. If you are coming on, let me know where you're from and we can get started. So this is Junior. And if you haven't met him before, he is a prehensile tail skink. He is native to the Solomon Islands. And his favorite snack in the whole wide world is pothos plants, which are those green plants that a lot of people have. Hi, Tyler. A lot of people have on as houseplants, and prehensile tail skinks love them. So he's going to be munching on those while I do my story time. If you guys have any questions about Junior, I've kind of talked about him before in the past, but if you're new, I'd love to tell you about him. He's pretty fantastic, and he's probably one of my best friends. So today's story time, we are talking about elephants, a big change from our past few story times, right? Usually we're doing the creepy, crawly, scary stuff, and today we are doing elephants. And along the way, I'm going to be going back and forth. I have some. Hi, Willow. I'm so glad you're back. This is Junior. I don't know if you've met him before, but Junior is a prehensile tail skink, and he's probably one of my best friends. Yeah, we're doing elephants today. So in addition to talking, I'm sorry, guys, so I'll be staring at my screen a lot, but I'm also going to be sharing some really cool elephant facts along the way because it's all about learning. So this is from the Jane Goodall series. Buddy, you're going to have to feed yourself. He's a bit of a baby. Okay, elephants. It is truly amazing to see how an elephant can destroy a whole tree. This huge female is called Mama. She reaches high up with her trunk, curls it around a branch, and pulls. Crack! She pulls it down nearby. Some of her family work on another tree. An elephant can even knock down a big tree over just by pushing with its head. Whoa, they are so strong. Here's a cool little elephant trunk fact. It says it has more than 400,000 muscles divided into as many as 150,000 individual units. Elephants' trunks are strong enough to lift 400 pounds and sensitive enough to pick up a coin. Pretty amazing. Mama makes a rumbling sound of pleasure. Winding her trunk around a branch, she strips off the leaves and pops them into her mouth. Soon other elephants come to share the leaves that none of them could reach before. They are Mama's sisters and aunts and her eldest daughter. Mama is a leader of this family group. So when females are in charge, it is called a matriarch. And it's amazing because those grandmothers are in charge of finding where the water is, where the food is. She is in charge of the whole herd. One of the females, Hazel, has twin sons named Horace and Henry. They stay close to their mother as she feeds. Horace curls his trunk back out of the way and suckles from one of her teats between Hazel's front legs. It's not often that twin elephants are born. We're observing this pair carefully. Two of the Tanzanian park rangers follow these elephants almost every day. Oh, look at the babies. So I have a baby elephant fact too. Here's one. Elephant pregnancies last 22 months. It's the longest of any land animal. In the wild, a female can give birth on average of every 5 years. And the calves can weigh up to 230 pounds at birth and stand over 2.5 feet tall, so probably about the size of you, Willow. Maybe no, you're probably a little taller than that. And mother must guide the calf to her teat with her trunk. Calves can drink up to 40 cups of milk a day and gain up to 2 to 3 pounds. Elephants are actually one of my favorites too. So before I was going to become what I am today, I was actually going to school to become an elephant veterinarian. The elephants move towards a water hole. They find 5 big males there. One of them is the oldest elephant I have ever seen. His teeth are worn away, his ears have drooped, and his skin has fallen in wrinkles around his ankles. His companions often help him. Sometimes they have to hold branches down so he can feed on the soft leaves at the end. So elephants take really good care of their family members. I think I have one of those too. So there's also 3 types of elephants. There is the African savanna elephant, African forest elephant, and the Asian elephant. And I've only seen the Asian elephant in Sri Lanka. When you guys are done with this, you can actually go on my YouTube channel and check out a video I did when I was in Sri Lanka. It is the cutest thing. There was a female elephant that actually stopped the traffic, stopped the cars of the tours, and let a little baby pass. It was the sweetest thing. Elephants always try to help companions who are very old, sick, or wounded. They grieve when a group member dies and covers the body with branches and earth. They are very intelligent, and their feelings seem to be much like ours. You see the elephants are touching trunks. Here you go, buddy. Are you hungry? Num, 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 num. That's how he gets its veggies. The biggest male and the other males greet the females, gently touching their mouths and behind their ears with their trunks. And then the elephants really start to enjoy themselves. They suck up water and squirt it out into their mouths. They lie down in the mud and cover their skins. They squirt water over themselves. The little ones play, charging about with outstretched ears and trumpeting loudly. So elephants use mud like we use sunscreen. And it also helps with a lot of the insects, the biting insects. And I have one, this is a fun fact. It says a healthy adult elephant can drink up to 60 gallons of water each day, which is the same amount as 275 big bottles of Coke every day. That is so crazy. The males soon leave, gleaming with wet black mud. Mama and her family rest in the shade. The little ones suckled and stretch out with some of the adults standing around protectively. One of the females rests her trunk over her tusks. You see them walking away from the water hole. In the late afternoon, they move on. They travel slowly because there is one very tiny baby. He's only about a week old. He can't go very fast. He even trips over his own trunk. Silly elephant. He hasn't learned how to control it properly. They all pause once to feed on the dry grass or to drink water. Look at that darling little elephant. Let's check on the comments. Oh, Dumbo. Larry, if I tried to do that, whew, could you imagine the bathroom breaks? Goodness. In the old days, when the elephants roamed for miles and miles, the damage they did to trees didn't matter much. There were many more trees, and slowly new ones grew. Today, it is different. There are so many people. There is less and less room for elephants. When they kill the trees where they live, there is nowhere else for them to go. So elephants are really important to the ecosystem because they will eat plants and fruit and seeds from one area, and they travel long distances, and when they poop, They spread those seeds so new plants can grow, and they also can create tunnels so other animals can go through like really thick vegetation. So they're really, really, really important. In the cool of the evening, the elephants stop to feed again. Another family group appears, moving silently on huge feet. The leaders of the two groups greet, twinning their trunks. There are many more greetings. Oscar charges an elephant of the same age from the other group. They trumpet loudly, and there's a clashing of tusks. Then Oscar, who is a bit bigger, chases the other away. So male elephants will stay with their group only until they're about teenagers. And then once they're teenagers, they leave, just like the other males do. Gradually, they calm down. The twins suckle. The tiny baby keeps very close to his mother, often standing right underneath her. It is very peaceful. When I drive away, they are all feeding quietly together, dark shadows in the last of the evening. Look at that baby elephant. So sweet, isn't it? That's a lot of babies. And then Ifan talks about Jane Goodall. If you don't know who Jane Goodall is, I highly recommend Googling her. And she has a wonderful program called Roots and Shoots that kids are amazing with. They have lots of great activities. And that is it for story time tonight. Does anyone have any elephant questions or any questions about Junior here before we head out? I really appreciate you guys coming. And also, as we know, I'm going to run this. Tomorrow, I was going to do something about amphibians, but we did something about amphibians Wednesday, and I really love slime. And slime is so important to amphibians. So tomorrow, we are going to be breaking this bad boy out. I decided to buy it. I am a big kid at heart, and I love gross things. So there's 26 outrageous science experiments. We'll probably do a few. So that's going to be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern time. So whatever time zone you're in, figure it out, because this is going to be fun and messy, and maybe Junior, if he behaves, will become a part of it. So let's see. We got a comment. Willow, you love slime too? Fantastic. Slime is so important. So when we do these experiments, we're also going to see how slime protects animals, how it allows animals to breathe that don't have lungs. They use their slime to breathe. So it's going to be really, really fun. So thank you guys. I think that is it on questions. So Junior here is ready for bed, I think. Junior, will you give everyone a kiss goodnight? Okay, everyone. Junior. Kiss goodnight. Are you gonna kiss goodnight or no? There we go. There was your kiss goodnight, everyone. Have a great evening. I'll see you soon. Bye.